Okay, I honestly don't even know where to really start with this video because I feel like I almost have to start off with an apology because to all the Pokemon fans out there that may be watching this video, I sincerely apologize because I haven't played a Pokemon game since Leaf Green and a little bit of Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, I believe it is. So obviously I missed all those generations of Pokemon. And ever since I got my Nintendo Switch, I've been wanting to get Legends Arceus. I got my Nintendo Switch later on, a lot later in the life cycle, just like a couple years ago. So it was after Arceus already came out. And it was always a game that intrigued me. My roommate in college played it, and it looked really cool. The 3D Pokemon, I mean, it looked pretty sick. And I know that is what a lot of the fans have been wanting for and begging for years, and it finally came to life. So it's been on my buy list, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on it because I've been playing so many other games. And with Legends ZA coming out and me watching the videos on that, I was like, you know what? It's finally time. It is finally time I dive into Pokemon and sort of, I don't even know what you would call it, but reinvigorate that childhood that I wasn't the biggest Pokemon fan as a kid, or like I said, I played Leaf Green, but that was honestly like high school when I played that. It wasn't even when I was little. And then I played a little bit of the Mystery Dungeon game just a couple years ago on the DS. And other than that, my experience with Pokemon, I had Pokemon cards growing up, so I do not have a plethora of knowledge on the subject, on Pokemon, on different kinds of Pokemons, on all of the lore that goes into it. But it is something that I want to work on, something that I want to get a little bit more invested into. And I don't even know what's come over me that makes me want to do this, but as a gamer that plays all different types of games, I was like, you know what? It's time. It's time that I play some Pokemon. So, this is my first time ever playing Legends Arceus, and I have to say, okay, I'm about 5 hours into the game. About 5 hours in, and I'm really enjoying my time with it. Even more than I thought. Even though I've been wanting to play this game for a while, I really wasn't sure once I finally started playing it how I would like it. But I'm really enjoying it. I think that the environment is awesome. I love the kind of just vibe and lore of Arceus and just the whole environment you have that you're in, the village that you're in, all of the fields that you're going through. I think it's really cool. And again, I'm probably not even using the right terminology because again, this is mostly new to me, all right? So give me a little bit of a break. About 5 hours in, I'm really enjoying my time with it. I think that the star system that you get is really cool as you're collecting more Pokemon, as you're filling out your Pokedex, as you are completing missions. Eventually, you're getting your star rating up. And like I said, I'm not far into the game at all, so I'm just a 1-star right now. But once I saw that there even was a star system, I didn't even know there was at first, but I was like, okay, this is pretty cool because it's another just kind of goal and achievement that you can get is continuing to get, more stars, as continuing to level up, right? So I think that's really cool. Also, the idea of trying to fill out this Pokedex and getting your survey reports in and all that. I like that part of it. Some people, they don't vibe with Pokemon, I think, because they don't like collecting things. And maybe it's because I'm a huge video game collector that now that this is intriguing me that it's in a game and collecting. For some reason, I don't think as a kid I really vibed with it much, or as a younger lad. But now I'm really enjoying going through and finding new Pokemon, catching them. Maybe I'm not catching them the first try, so I'm going into a battle with them and then knocking off some of their health and then trying to throw a Pokeball and then catching them. Just learning all the different systems within the game. I think it's honestly an amazing game so far. And I really didn't expect any less, but I'm just really happy that I'm finally playing Arceus and that something came over me to play this game and get back into Pokemon, since I used to collect cards. And I would love y'all's advice for a new, I guess you could say a new-ish Pokemon player, myself, advice that you guys would have for me for literally anything that has to do with the game. When it comes to leveling up, when it comes to the missions, when it comes to filling out the Pokedex, when it comes to fighting, combat, anything. If you guys have any advice for me, I would really appreciate it down below, because I'm sure, you know, the game's been fairly easy so far. And I know the game isn't really like a hard game overall, at least from what I've heard other people say. But, you know, if you guys have any advice, I definitely love it. But the environment, man, it's so calming to me, just going through these pastures of fields and forests and finding Pokemon, deciding if you want to try and throw a Pokeball at it right away, or if you want to get into a battle with him and then try and catch him midway through, or if you just want to defeat that Pokemon. You know, you have your different checklists of things that you need to do for your survey reports for each Pokemon, which I think that's really cool as well. There's a lot of layers to this game that I didn't really expect. And I've never watched like a full playthrough of this game or anything like that, so that's probably why I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, right? I know Pokemon, obviously. I know, you know, you catch it, you have your battles, your gym battles, whatever it may be, and then you progress through the game and you eventually beat it. I know like the very, very basics of it, but I didn't know all the basics of the Arceus and the Legends games. And now this is really making me, even though I'm only five hours in, right? So I'm still super early on, but I want to finish this game and then eventually want to get ZA and play through that, because I think the Lumio City environment looks pretty cool. I've heard a ton of mixed reviews on it, of course. There's going to be lovers of it, there's going to be haters of it, just like any game, right? But it looks interesting enough that it makes me want to try it out. And I'm really happy that I finally took this leap to go on this journey of kind of figuring out my love for Pokemon, I guess you could say. And again, this is super early of me just talking because I'm only 5 hours in. But I just wanted to come on here and say that I am really enjoying my time with it. If you guys have any suggestions, any advice, would love it down below. Would love to get a conversation with you guys, Pokemon fans, down below in the comments. I'd love to just conversate with you all about maybe your favorite Pokemon, your favorite Pokemon games, maybe any other Pokemon games in the past before Arceus that I should go check out that I missed in that multi-generation gap from Leaf Green to Pokemon Arceus, which is pretty crazy to me. But like I said, it's something that I've been wanting to get into, but just never pulled the trigger. I just had so many other games that I was interested in playing. But I'm excited for this journey. And if you want to see more videos on Pokemon from me, definitely let me know down below. And honestly, I'd be happy at this point to cover more of it, cover more Nintendo games, cover more Pokemon games. Another game that is interesting me a lot is Digimon the Time Stranger. That game looks pretty freaking sick, and I know a lot of people are like playing that above Pokemon nowadays, and they're saying that it's better than the Arceus games, it's better than Pokemon is beating it out. So that one is interesting me as well. I know it's a super long game. Honestly, I don't even know how long Arceus is, so that could be interesting as well. But anyways, yeah, again, this has just been off the dome. It's not a scripted video or anything like that, but I had to get my thoughts out there and had to tell you guys and share with my subs that I am playing Arceus and I'm sort of really loving it and getting into Pokemon, which 2 years ago, if you would have told me that I'm playing Pokemon and enjoying it, I would not have believed you, because it just wasn't in the cards back then. It wasn't even a thought in my mind. But now I'm getting it. I understand why people love Arceus so much, and now I'm just wanting to get more into the Pokemon lore. I even want to watch some of the shows and movies now. It's making me want to go back and do that. So if you have any suggestions on those as well, the animes, let me know down below. But anyways, appreciate you guys listening to my random rant and ramble on this game and Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm throwing some gameplay up here for you guys to see as well. I think that the story is also pretty interesting in this game. The story so far, it's actually intriguing. It's not just I don't want to say it's not like a half-ass story, but I really don't think it is, because there's some depth to it, and there's multiple characters, multiple things that you're doing. Side missions are cool as well. And that makes the game more intriguing than just going out and collecting Pokemon and that's it. Like, there's actually a story behind it, and the missions that you're progressing towards. I think that's making it even more intriguing to myself. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it, man. If you guys want to see more content like this over Pokemon, over Nintendo games from me, definitely let me know down below. Consider subscribing to the channel if it's something that you guys would be willing to do. If you check out some of my other videos, I don't have a ton of Nintendo videos, really, but it is something I'm kind of wanting to get more into. So definitely let me know your thoughts on that below. But I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are doing amazing. If you're playing ZA, would love to know how you're liking that game as well. Again, like I said, I've heard so many mixed thoughts on it, but man, I'm just really excited I'm getting into this franchise and getting into this game. So I know I'm like so far behind when it comes to Pokemon, but now's the time. Now is the time. So appreciate you guys for watching this. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate all the support on the channel so far. You guys mean the world to me, seriously. Yeah, hope you guys are doing amazing, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.